Okay, welcome to today's first news conference. We are now joined by the Albany Great Danes. The Great Danes are 28-4 and defeated Florida yesterday to advance to tomorrow's noon second round game in the Sioux Falls Regional against Syracuse. Representing Albany, our head coach Katie Abrahamson Henderson, forward Shereesha Richards, guard Erin Coughlin, and guard Imani Tate. We will start first with questions for the student athletes. If you could please raise your hand and we'll bring a microphone to you. Pete?
Just for any of the players, have you done any scouting yet on Syracuse, or is that going to take place on the court?
Shereesha, do you want to take that one first?
Sure. Yes, we have. We just pretty much know they're going to shoot a lot of threes. We got to find a way to stop that and also box out and try to stop their transition as well.
Erin?
Yeah, I mean, we've watched some film, so, we've seen what they do. We just have to go in there and listen to our scouting report and, play, with that in our mind.
Imani?
I mean, yeah, we watched some of the game yesterday. We got a little feel of how they play, and our coaches did the scouting report. So
Are they similar at all to Florida in the way their style?
they're pretty similar. They have the same style of play. They just shoot a lot more threes than Florida does. But, yeah, they're similar.
Other questions for the student athletes? Mark?
For any of the athletes, how much did you allow yourself to enjoy yesterday's win before looking ahead to tomorrow's game?
Shereesha, do you want to start?
Sure. We pretty much enjoyed it all of yesterday, but yesterday's gone. Today's pretty much when it starts.
Erin?
Yeah, I mean, yesterday was awesome. We were really happy we could pull out the upset and, live to see another day in our uniforms. But, now it's business again, and we just have to keep moving forward.
Imani?
Same thing like they said. I mean, all day basically.
Lindsay?
I'm just curious, you said you all three got to watch the Syracuse game yesterday. Obviously, very deep team. They play an up-tempo style, very, very intense. And I'm told that you enjoy that style as well. For any of you three, or all of you three, what were your impressions? I mean, obviously they're tough. You were off a big win. Did you get a feeling like the styles will mesh? You'll enjoy playing against those styles? Or any concerns about what you saw from Syracuse? Any of you?
I think Florida plays an up-tempo game as well, so we can take, what we did in that game and carry it over. They like to push and transition, so we just have to take that and know, Syracuse is going to want to press, but we like to press. Syracuse want to get out in transition, but we like to do that. So we just have to stick to our game plan and, see where it goes.
Yeah, I think we enjoy games like this. We enjoy games that we can, play, and, it's a good, challenge for us. We like playing games like that.
I have no comment.
Pete?
For Shereesha and Erin, you saw Imani yesterday score 28 points. Can you just speak to how much you've seen her improve over the past few years?
She has improved a lot. I'm so proud of her. And, when me or anybody else is not doing good, she knows what she has to do, and she pretty much takes over. And it's a good thing when she steps up and does what she has to do, because then it takes attention off a lot of other people, including myself. And, they have to guard her straight up as well. It's just they can't keen in on one person, because they have to guard Erin on the three-point line, they have to guard me, they have to guard Z. Pretty much everyone's a scoring threat. So when she does her job, it makes it a lot easier for everyone as well.
Yeah, and I think especially when Shereesha was out, Imani stepped up big time for us. She kept going in there, and she knew we needed someone on the court to score, and she just kept going in there. She was relentless and fearless, and, she was a fighter, and she wanted to win the game, and she left it all out there on the court. And it was awesome just to see, she stepped up for us in big games before, and she did it again yesterday.
For any of the athletes, any adjustments that you have to make playing in a venue like the Carrier Dome?
Shereesha, if you want to start with that one?
In my mind, no, because it's just another gym. You go in and you play your hardest. The atmosphere shouldn't matter, the crowd shouldn't matter. You should just go out there and play your game.
Erin or Imani?
I agree with Shereesha. I mean, every court is different in its own way, but at the same time, a court is a court. So we just have to go out there, thinking the same thing.
I don't think anything of it. Coach Abe always says I play on the blacktop, so I can use any court pass.
With chains on the rim.
In terms of shooting background, sometimes when teams play here, frequently they say it's tough to adjust to the background.
I feel like our team adjusts really well. We get up a lot of shots and shoot around and in practice, so it doesn't really affect us that much.
Lindsay, in the front row.
Curious, 2 days ago, the Army coach spoke about how they thought they had a good plan, get some Kelsey some looks, and they knew what they were getting into against Syracuse, but they felt like obviously, they'll come up with something. Kelsey was taken out of the game yesterday. You guys kind of had to go to a plan B with Shereesha on the sidelines for a little bit. Syracuse is a very deep team. They can go to a bunch of different options as far as shutting people down. Do you feel yesterday's win gives you a little confidence that if whatever your plan A isn't there or plan B, that you've got a little bit of depth and a little bit of a way to counter them? They take away a strength that perhaps you can respond again with something that keeps up with them if Shereesha's in the game or Erin or whatever. You feel versatile enough to kind of hang with them for whatever they have.
I feel like we've always been versatile. We always knew we had a deep team. Coach Abe's always told us everybody plays a key point in the game. So like Reese said, everybody can score. You can't just key in on one person. So I don't think that's really ever an issue with us.
Erin or Shereesha, anything to add?
I think she pretty much nailed it on the head right there. It's pretty much something along the lines that I was going to say.
Yeah, same thing. I mean, everyone on our team brings something different to the court, and if one person isn't having their game, what's great about our team is someone has their back and someone else is going to step up, and that's what we've done for each other all season. So yeah.
Mark, in the front row.
For any of the players, you played in big venues before, such as Duke last year, and Tennessee, and USC. Specifically, what did you take away from playing in those venues against big teams that you're able to apply going against big-name programs now?
I think, first of all, it shows that we can play with big teams and that we shouldn't be afraid or we shouldn't be nervous when we're playing against them. That, we always say they put on their jersey the same way we do, so we just have to keep that in mind. And it also shows, we've been behind in games like those and we've still come back. So just to keep that in our mind, it should give us confidence when we go into tomorrow's game as well.
Shereesha or Imani?
Erin said everything.
Other questions for the student athletes? In the back on the right.
This is for all three. Have you at all allowed yourself to think we're just one win away from a Sweet 16?
Shereesha, do you want to start with that one?
Not really, but kind of. We'll just see what happens tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, all season, we keep saying we can't get ahead of ourselves. We knew we couldn't even plan for the NCAA tournament until we took care of conference. So we just have to keep having that mindset. We have to take it one game at a time. And right now, our only focus is on Syracuse, and that's where we're at.
Imani?
Yeah, kind of like what Erin said. We always have goals, but you got to take it one game at a time. The next game is always the biggest challenge.
In the back on the left.
For all of you, obviously this is the furthest you've ever been here, so this is again new territory for this team, but coming off that win yesterday, riding this emotional high, you all talked about getting back to business today, but how difficult is that and what challenges does that present? You had 4 days to prepare for a Florida team, you only have one for Syracuse.
I don't think it's that much of a challenge just because we've been through this in the regular season, especially in the American East Tournament. We have to play back-to-back games, so we're pretty much used to this. So we should know what to expect. They're going to be a little tired, we're going to be a little tired. It's just we're still going to push through no matter what. So we're used to this. It's not really much of a challenge for us.
Erin?
Yeah, same as Shereesha said. We prepare for this. We came here to win, and yeah, we celebrated yesterday, but we also know, we're here for business, and we wanted to play another game, and that's why we wanted to win yesterday, so we could play tomorrow. So we came here with our mindset, and we knew, if we did win, and which we did, we have to get ready to prepare for the next game, and that's what we're coming in and doing. Like Reese said, we did that in the American East Tournament. You play back-to-back games, and today we actually have a day of rest, which you don't have in the American East Tournament. So, we should be ready to go.
Yeah,
Imani?
kind of like what they said. You know, we played in 3 tournaments this year. We played in the URI, the USC tournament, and the American East tournament. So we're all ready. We all been through it. We know what to do. And if somebody isn't ready, our coaches will get us ready.
Paul in the front.
For Erin, after the game yesterday, what was maybe the reaction that you received? Maybe go back to the locker room after the game, and maybe you're on the bus, check your phone. What was the reaction that you got?
I think everyone who has watched us is extremely proud of us. We've come so close so many times, and just seeing all the support that we've gotten from our family, from our friends, from our school, from the America East, I think we made a lot of people proud with our win yesterday, and it was really great to see, a lot of people showing us love and showing us appreciation for all of our hard work, and it was really just a lot of congratulations after the game.
Any other questions for the student athletes? In the back, on the left.
For any of you, heading into the tournament, you made a big deal out of the fact that this was going to be a neutral site for you guys. Now it's no longer a neutral site. You're playing on Syracuse's home floor, and you're playing that team. How different might this game be because of that?
Shereesha, do you want to start?
Oh, man. Yeah, it's their home court, but it's not far away from where we are, so we still kind of consider it like a little bit, like home court advantage as well, so it's just going to be a tough game, and we're pretty much going to fight. We know that the crowd's going to be there cheering for them. They're probably going to have more fans than we do, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day. It's just how we go out and how we play, and how much we fight in the end, and who comes out successful.
Erin?
I think we've played teams on, this year even. We played Tennessee at Tennessee. We played USC at USC. We can take our experiences from those games and just keep carrying them over, Like we said before, when there was a question about the Carrier Dome, we just treat it like another court, and we're just going to go out there and treat it like another game, and whoever we're playing on whatever court, we're just going to go and do whatever we have to do.
Imani?
Yeah, we was always taught to treat every court like it was our own home court. So we're just going to go out there and play hard like we do every day.
On the left, against the wall.
Watching this team, and this is really for the 2 seniors over this year, this is a really close-knit group, and you kind of seem to have that mentality a little bit. It's us against the world, and you guys consider yourselves like family. How much has that led to the success on the court for you?
Erin, do you want to go first this time?
Yeah, sure. I think that's huge for us, knowing how close we are. When we get into tough times on the court, even in our championship game, in the game yesterday, we could easily fall apart when things aren't going our way, but instead we just come together and we say, it's not over for us. We're not done fighting yet. And it just, all of the hard work we've done together and all the things that we've done together throughout summer school, throughout preseason, throughout the year, it really leads to moments like that, and it helps us on the court to know, we're not going to give up on each other. We're doing it for the woman to our left and the woman to our right, and we're just going to keep fighting for each other no matter what, whether we're down by 100 or whether we're up by 100, and if we're in a scrimmage or if we're in a championship game, we're going to treat them all the same, working for the woman to our left and our right, and I think that's what really carries us through a lot of our games.
Shereesha?
Good luck, Paul, man.
No, I'm like, what do you say after that? But we're a family. We stick together. We pretty much have each other back no matter what. At the end of the day, it's another game. What matters is us caring for each other and helping each other out. And we've seen that time and time again in everything that we do. That's pretty much it.
We have time for one more question for the student athletes. Going once? All right, ladies, you're free to go. Thank you for your time, and good luck tomorrow.